to the Farmington Public Library. My name is Betty Decker.
And I'm David Flores.
And we're here today to teach you some tips and tricks on how the library can help you with online schooling.
Sounds like fun. Let's get started.
All right, now the first tip and trick we're going to show you is how to use the library's webpage. Now I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to go to the library's website, which is infoway.org. And there's quite a few great things about the website. If you simply know what book you want, you can put it into the search bar up here. For things that the library is doing, you have a straight link to our Facebook and our YouTube. If you just click on them, they'll show you exactly what we're doing and what's scheduled to happen today. So we can just scroll down and show that yesterday's story time was fry bread, and it's right there at the top. If you wanted to see what our YouTube channel is, you can click on YouTube and it takes you right there. You can subscribe if you want to. The story time is right at the top, but then you'll see the craft tutorials for kids, the craft tutorials for adults, the tween book talks, guys read, the guide to online resources at the library, and our summer reading performers. Now, the biggest one is this guide to online resources at the library. This will explain everything you can do for your student, your child, or whatever you may have. If you want to research on your own, we have different databases that you can use. And these are little videos that explain how to use them. Now, when you're on the library's webpage, those are two simple, easy clicks. The other one is this online resources page. So if you click online resources, it takes you right to our online resources page. And on the left-hand side, you have some subjects where you can go and find different things under those, different databases and website. In the middle, you'll have an alphabetical list of databases. Now, anytime you look at these pages, the databases are always in the middle, and those are going to require you to log in with your library card number and PIN number. On the right-hand side, you're always going to find vetted websites that you can go and visit that pertain to the same information you're looking for. So if we look at the educators, parents, and K through 12 side, we have split this up by age. We have general related websites on the right, and then you must pick your age to know which databases fit. And you'll see things on that in here for like science or maybe history, world book, things that you can do with your student here. And then on the right, you have the websites that are just vetted that are great, you know, science fair projects or maybe PBS Kids, anything like that that you can go to. If you click on something in the middle, it's going to ask for your library card number and PIN number. Anything on the right, and it will take you straight to that website, okay? Now let's go back home. So let's say you want to get your student or your youth a book.
The first thing that you're going to want to ask, we're going to ask you, is what your interest is. I mean, you're looking for a book. We get a lot of parents and teachers also come into the library. They're looking for a third grade reader or a fifth grade reader. They have a student in seventh grade and they want something for them to read. The first thing that we want to ascertain is what is their interest. So we're going to ask you, what do you like to read? Do you like sports? Do you like horses? Do you like cars, mystery, science, whatever, anything like that. And then that way we can kind of refine the search. So today we're going to look for horses. We've got a patron, they're looking for horses. And we're going to search. So here, as you look at the card catalog, you look at the items that are there, the location, the call number, lets you know where this item is at on the shelf. A DVD is a DVD, and it's going to be with the rest of the DVDs. A CD is a CD. And then you'll notice the third item there, horses. It has a call number of J636.1 LEI. That J in front of the 636 lets you know that that is in the juvenile collection. 636 is the number that's assigned for horses, but that J lets you know that it's going to be on the children's side. If you don't see what you're looking for here at horses, you may find something similar on the adult side by looking for that same number 636. Now, we're looking for item, we're looking for an item with the interest of horses for a fifth grade reader. So we're going to show you a couple of real easy tricks to locate where the reading levels are at. So we're going to look down through the page and we're going to find military horses on this page. Hopefully it's on this page. If not, it's going to be on our next page. And actually, you know what? Let's show you a little trick here. So if you view all, right there at shelf location, you can refine your search by juvenile, adult. So we're looking for in the juvenile collection. So we're going to look at juvenile nonfiction, and we're going to include that, and that's going to refine our search. Now we're going to look again, and we're going to find military horses. Right there's military horses. So if we click on the title, it's going to bring us to the page. It's going to have all the information, the novelist information about this particular item. It's going to tell us the author. It'll tell us a number of things. So if we scroll down a little farther, you're going to see books in a series. It just so happens that Military Horses is in a series of books. So these are all of the items that are in that series. Also, it's going to give you some read-alikes, similar titles, and also similar authors. So this is very helpful for parents, kids, anyone actually, teachers, to find other items. Now we're going to scroll down a little bit farther on the page. We're going to notice here the Lexile measure is 810, and that Lexile measure is a measurement that goes. Every item is going to have a Lexile measure. Doesn't matter if it's children's, if it's teens, if it's adults. It's a compilation of abstract ideas, word count, actual sight words, things like that. So this particular item here, the Lexile measure is 810. It also lets us know that the accelerated reader level is the 5th grade. It's grade 5. So these are some very helpful tools that you can use.
Now, when we talk to parents, teachers about books and they want a 5th grade level, sometimes what you think is appropriate for your child isn't always the age level you might want. One of these is a lot of times we get the comment that they don't want to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid because it looks too young. Diary of a Wimpy Kid actually has some great reading level numbers. So you can scroll down here and you can see its Lexile count is actually bigger than the nonfiction Military Horses book. And so it's got a 1020 Lexile count, and it's for its accelerated reader number is 5th grade, halfway through the year. So this book is actually a little better word-wise, content-wise, information-wise for your student or youth to process than the Military Horses books. Doesn't mean one's necessarily a better story than the other. It just means word usage could be a little higher in this title. This is always a good thing. Whenever a youth wants to read something, we do not care that they want a particular thing as long as it's meeting their level. And that's what you might be looking for, and that's a simple way to look at that here.
And when we talk about level, we talk about not only, we talk about interest level as well as that Lexile count as well. So it could be either. Another important tip that you can see, looking at this particular page here, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, we have resources. We have an ebook. That first item right there is known as, it's an ebook. So that's an electronic book. You'd have to download that to a tablet or to your phone. The next item here is an e-audio book, which you'd have to also download to a tablet or a phone, but you could listen to this. The ebook, you can read it. The audio book, you would listen to it. We may have, scroll down on our page a little more. So we also have books. And then, so that next item is to let you know that it is an actual book. We also have books on CD, audiobooks. We call those audiobooks. And so that audiobook, we can refine our search to just look for audio disc. And you can see that, you'll be able to see the JCD book. And then that you would have a set of discs that you would take, put them into your device and listen to them that way. So that's kind of a tips and tricks of using the catalog, using the system that we have. And you can do this from home. You can also do it while you're here at the library.
We'll go back to the home page. Remember, always a couple quick things. Search bar at the top if you know what you want to read, and then our Facebook and YouTube post to see what we're doing. Now let's go find some tips and tricks in the library that you can use.
Let's go see if we can find a horse book. So when you're at the library, you're going to be locating items. Use one of the card catalogs, use one of the computers. We're looking for horses, so just type in. As we said, you know, there's different, the call numbers of where the item lives. So we're going to look for this item that's right here. So when you're looking for items, it's always best to write the title of the item you're looking for, and then we're going to write the call number down, where it lives, its address. So this is a J636.1, and the author's name is Seaman, so the call number is going to have the first three letters of their last name, S-I-E. So now that we've got the title, the call number, now we're going to go look for it on the shelf. Okay, so when you're looking at the stacks, all of the stacks are going to have a marking to let you know what is in that particular stack. So here we're looking at juvenile nonfiction, and so it's 6 to 636. We're looking for J636.1. So it's going to be on this side. So we're going to walk down. So we're looking at the spine of the book for J636. Here is J636.1, S-I-E, the author's first three letters of their last name. And so now we found the book that we're looking for, horses. And if we want to check it out, we can take it up to the self-check machine and check it out. If it's not the item that we're looking for, we have a basket that you want to place it in. It's items ready to shelf.
All right, the last thing we have to show you today is the best tip and trick for your home online student. So what we have here is just a setup of how you can help your student stay a little bit more focused on schoolwork. So you can pick up this presentation board at the library while supplies last, and we have a dry erase calendar and a marker for you so that you can help them on days, know what they need to do on particular days. You have some alphabet stickers, some number stickers. You have the library's web address right here. So if you ever forget it, you can jump on right there and get it. But setting this up around your student with their school laptop and the books they need for whatever assignment they have is a great way to help them focus their attention on schoolwork and maybe not something around the house.
Okay, so if you stop by the library, the key word is online learning, or just stop by the youth services desk and we'll make sure that we get you a presentation board with all kinds of fun stuff. Hope you enjoyed today, and we hope that you use the library and find books. Have a good day.